Boy, the weekend must have been wild in this joint. Did you see this room this morning? Man, World War III was fought in his studio. And what's with the little chair? You notice how one of those chairs is a... What are they doing, playing footsie over here during the ball game or something? Unreal what goes on here in a weekend. Anyway, it's 10:07 at WIOD. Dolphins, a disappointing end to a great season, but nonetheless, they battled it out. There were 11 no-shows in Buffalo on Saturday, Dolphin defense. Hey, listen, what can I say? It was a great game. We gave it our best shot, and the problem was we have no defense. Secondary was non-existent. Mr. Big Mouth McKyer got burned over and over again, but it was great. Okay, it was a great year. We went 13-5, and when you come right down to it, lost only 5 games out of 18, and the 5 games we lost were all to teams, outstanding teams in the playoffs. 2 to Buffalo, 1 to the Giants, 1 to the Raiders, and Washington. So it was a great year, and life goes on, and next year's going to be bigger and better, and all of that stuff, right? What do we got, about 38 hours before D time? We should have a little thing going. And I don't want to make light of tragedy and grotesqueness, but I will say this. I can only speak for myself. I'm not going to sit here and be morbid, regardless of what world events are. And you're going to get enough of that on CNN and C-SPAN and everywhere else. So we got 37 hours and, let's see, 51 minutes. Should we have like a countdown like they're doing on Channel 7 and really exploit it? Don't you like the way the media does these things? Just exploiting world tragedy and potential death and horrendous, no matter what it is. They're right there to exploit it and jump on top of it. Right, Sally? Tom Jicka's got a really idiotic column, speaking of stupid. I'm sure Rick and Dudd will have a few things to say about that, about the ratings. Attaboy, Tom. You know, one thing I'll say about Tom. Very few people are perfect. But Tom is perfect in terms of having no credibility left whatsoever, because it just reaching and struggling, Tom. It's just amazing. I wouldn't even dignify the column by reading it on the air. That's how pathetic it is. I'll leave it to them. I'm sure they'll have 1 or 2 choice comments.
When other people don't act the way you want them to, does it frustrate you? Are you tired of the press writing stories that tell the whole truth about your incredibly sorry life? Want to know a great way to get back at all those scumbags? Well, now you can at the Abe Hirschfield School of Really Disgusting Behavior. Learn the fine art of totally ignoring people.
Excuse me, sir, what kind of salad dressing would you like? Sir, what dressing would you like on your salad? Sir?
Get helpful hints from the master of rude on how to act like an asshole to almost everyone you meet.
Mr. Hirschfeld, I've heard so much about... Oh! Hey, wait a minute!
At the Abe Hirschfield School of Really Disgusting Behavior, you'll also learn direct from the master of the disgustingly obnoxious, the fine art of horking up a big greasy clam right on the face of unsuspecting reporters. Just think how much fun you'll have watching a huge phlegm ball running down the face of some 2-bit low-life reporter. Act now, and you'll also receive the Abe Hirschfield book on how not to sell valuable property in 8 seconds or less. Yes, you too can be really disgusting when you attend the Abe Hirschfield School of Really Disgusting Behavior. Enroll now for classes that start in just a few short weeks. Sorry, sensitive, kind, respectful human beings need not apply.
10:27 at WIOD. UM basketball tonight. That's a big ratings getter. UM and Lafayette here at Miami, 7:30. Followed by Hank Goldberg with a special guest, Abe Hirschfield. That's why I just played that bit, okay? Hank, if it's a little moist in here tomorrow morning when we come in, we'll understand, all right? Let's take a call from North Miami Beach.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
How's life?
Okay.
How's life after that pathetic defensive showing? I have no life. I mean, Neil, what does it take for these guys?
Sir, let me ask you a question.
Yes, please.
What are you crying about? What's your problem?
Because I really, you know what I mean? How can you go out there and expect to win a ball game when you let up either a field goal or a touchdown every time the other team, gets their hands on the ball?
We lost, okay? We lost to a better team.
To a better team?
Yeah.
They suck.
Yeah. And what about you? Do you suck?
No, sir.
That's not what I heard. 10:28 at WIOD. We have 2 open lines in Dade County, 751. See, he's not a Dolphin fan anyway. He's just an agent provocateur. You can tell it by the tone in your voice, okay? We lost the game. We're getting ready to go to war, and this guy's hysterical because we lost the game. You're a jackass, pal, okay?
Here's Andrew Dice Clay for Dice-A-Roni.
All right, let's say you're eating. You're sick and f***ing tired of f***ing potatoes and that stovetop shit. Do like me, honey. Eat this. Dice-A-Roni. Come on, it's almost as simple as you. Put the f***ing bag in the f***ing pot and you turn on the f***ing stove. You think you can manage that, honey? Hey, bada bing, the f***ing thing's done. So, remember, Yankee Doodle came to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather up his ass and called it Dice-A-Roni. Oh!
Dice-A-Roni, the tacky, tasteless treat.
Ow!
Hollywood.
Hey, buddy.
Here we go.
What's happening?
Now we got a live one.
You've got a live one. I was at La Tavanetta on Friday.
Great place.
Excellent place.
Outstanding.
I saw Johnny in the Dark.
Johnny Dark was there?
Johnny Dark was
Was
there
he paying
Friday.
for it?
What's that?
Was he paying for his meal, or
I
was
don't
he
know. He
screaming,
had
I'm
some-
Johnny Dark from the coast, and I want a free
He
meal?
had some broad with him, you know.
Yeah.
I think she was footing the tab.
Probably.
Anyway, Carol was very nice. The food was excellent. I wanted to thank you for your recommendation.
It's outstanding.
Yeah.
Service is great. Food is fantastic. They give you enough for 6 people. You can't beat it with a stick.
I was over by you on Friday. I was the one in the Cowboys hat. I dropped off my check for Camilla's house, and I forgot to pick up my tape. What is Yvette's number where I can get in touch with her?
751.
Right?
What's our number? 751.
Wait, she has a Broward number, I know. 583 something?
I don't know. What's the I can't even think of the date number. Isn't that something? I just have a mental block. 751.
Must be from too much football.
Yeah. That must be it. 751. That's serious. I've called that number a million times, but I have no idea what it is.
Anyway.
Call the operator. They need something to do.
Okay, a couple other things. I thought the way Sammy Smith was running, I think he looked like Bo Jackson on...
Well, let's not get carried away. Not like Bo, but he played a very strong game. And when the chips were down in the 2 playoff games, he played outstanding. He really was good. Got to give him credit when he deserves it.
Mark Logan sucks.
Well, hey, that was a turning point right
McIntyre
there.
sucks.
He just
Tim
always
McIntyre.
coughs it up at the big time. And McIntyre, of course, big mouth, nothing to back it up. They made a fool out of him. It was just embarrassing. And Andre Reed and Lofton just, what can I say? They beat us badly. Louis Oliver was pathetic, and the defense did not show up.
Early Super Bowl prediction, 31-17, Niners over the Bills.
Yeah, no sweat.
See ya.
Okay. Miami,
Morning, Neil.
how you doing?
Oh, not too bad. I went to the Pizza Loft last week for the first time. It was great pizza. I used to work
Great.
in a pizza joint.
Boy, there's nobody like Jeff Cohen and a Pizza Loft and that stuff.
Yeah, he came over to my table and asked me how the food was. It was great, and I recommend it anybody.
Outstanding.
I was talking to a girl last night in Tallahassee, and she missed going to the Pizza Loft when she was here, but her 2 brothers are Neelys, and I just wanted to call them douchebags, the Tomasco brothers.
Oh, the Tomasco brothers, notorious douchebags.
Yeah, I think they might have been in The Godfather.
Okay.
All right, Neil, you
I
take
think they
care.
hang out with Andy Garcia.
Yeah.
See ya.
Hello again, Iraq. I'm Hazi Hazim, and this is Iraqi Top 40. Going number 2 this week, MC Mohammed. So come on down to Abdul's Camel Lot for a great deal on a new or previously owned camel. Just look at this little dromedary. She's a real spitter. Yes, this is the camel that sells itself. A Ganda. Here today, gone tomorrow.
Dusty Minstrels, and now the Baghdad Philharmonic with their rendition of Beethoven's Fifth.
All right, baby. This your buddy Goatman Jack. Are you naked?
Wow. 10:54 at WIOD. That must have been the final tube just hit the ground. Here's WIOD. Halcyon is in a trance.
Good morning, Neil.
Isn't this amazing? I got 2 people in there instead of 1, and I still have to answer the phone. What does that tell you?
Ah, well, you're well worth the money.
Tells me I'm quick on the trigger, sir. That's what Roy Rogers used to say, and that's why the SPCA was very unhappy with him.
Well,
What is it now?
I don't know. You tell me. Anyway, going back to The Godfather for a
All
minute.
right, now we're talking some serious business. Let's put the family in charge of this whole operation. We can wipe them out in about 20 minutes.
All right. Beginning of Godfather Part 2, they briefly tell you what happened to Clemenza, but they don't really get into it. When they were at the christening, or not the christening, confirmation, whatever, in Nevada, and you saw
Wait a minute. They were at the confirmation?
Well, what was with Anthony, the party with Anthony, not the beginning. When they were in
his bar mitzvah, yeah. It was an Italian bar mitzvah.
Exactly. And they're in Las Vegas, in Nevada, Lake Tahoe, whatever, and you see Frank Pantangeli drinking out of a hose.
Yeah.
And he says, Fredo, you look great, blah, blah, blah. And he points to, Fredo says, oh, man, Frank, seeing you reminds me of the old days in New York, with Clemenza and all this stuff. And Pantangeli points to a black armband on his arm.
Yeah.
And starts and Fredo's like, yeah, I heard about that accident, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, Willie Chichi says, no, man, that was no accident, man. You see what I'm talking about? I need to talk to your brother about the Rosado brothers. So apparently he got wasted by the Rosados.
No, are you sure?
I'm positive.
Oh, wait, you're talking in the second movie.
In the second movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
But in the first one, at the end, when that scene where Kay is in the kitchen wiping the dishes with her schmata, he comes in and Al Neri comes in, and they're kissing Michael on his thing in the big room there. And, of course, they close the door.
Exactly.
She didn't want to see Clemenza kiss Michael on the thing.
But then in the next
I can't blame her.
All they tell you, and I had to see it, again, with these movies, you got to watch them 3 or 4 times to really catch every little thing.
That's correct.
But I've watched it a million times, and I finally, at the beginning, they just tell you, they don't tell you what happened. Apparently, they're making it believe that, some of the people want to believe that Clemenza was killed by accident, but he wasn't.
Well, I threw it in a wastebasket because I had glanced at it. Somebody sent me a thing. This could answer a lot of questions. Here it is.
All right.
This is as it says, as The Godfather tries for another hit, fans count the family casualties, and it's got pictures like Carlo and this actor Gianno Russo, who's now 47. It says he's been in 23 films and TV shows, all as a gangster, since his thing in Godfather 1, and he got married to Connie. It says Russo also tours nightclubs with a singing act based on the film and its music, and Robert Duvall. Now let's find Richard Castellano. I'm sure it's, is it in here?
Has to be.
It has to be. How could we miss, here he is. It says, Richard Castellano, who brought considerable weight to the role of trusted Capo Clemenza,
he brought some weight, all right,
was dropped from Godfather 1 from Godfather 2 after he demanded an expanded role and salary. Died of a heart attack. Oh no, Clemenza, the script explained, died of a heart attack in Godfather 2.
That's what it was. And then Chi said, no, that wasn't no heart attack.
Okay. It said he appeared in Night of the Juggler, 1980, and several TV films before dying of a heart attack at the age of only 55 in 1988.
Right.
55. So it goes to show you that fat ain't where it's at.
Exactly. But that's what they said at the beginning of the show. And then all of a sudden he said, I heard about the heart attack. And then Willie Chichi was saying, no, man, that wasn't no heart attack.
Yeah. I think he died over a plate of pasta and sausage.
Hey, that was surprising. I was surprised to see Al Neri in part 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was good. That kept some continuity to it.
Continuity, exactly.
Right.
I'm dying over here.
Right, that's what Clemenza said. Have a great life, pal.
Bye, Neil. Bye.
See ya. South Miami.
Good morning, Neil. How you doing today?
Okay.
I'd just like to say that the Dolphins had a fantastic game in spite of their loss. And that snow really brought back memories of the snowplow game.
Yeah. And by the way, if Rick Riley is listening, I don't know if you were listening on Friday, Mr. Football, somebody called and said, well, it's going to be snowing up there this weekend, and those dreaded Bills are a bunch of cheats. Wasn't it against the Bills we had that snowplow? Rick, I hate to break the news to you. It was against the New England Patriots years ago when we had that famous snowplow incident when the guy came rushing out on the field, cleared the path, and they kicked that field goal to win 3-0 for New England. But it was the same general northeastern area.
Yeah, when they focused that camera on that snowplow, whew,
yeah,
that's scary. Going back to The Godfather, Neil, I don't know if you saw the most recent James Caan movie, Misery, yet.
No, I heard it's great.
It is great.
Is it?
It's very good.
Is it still playing?
Yes, it is.
Well, I'm going to go see that. I'm not going to go see Dancing with Wolves because that's...
It's long.
Is it?
It's very long.
How about the movie?
Oh, no, Misery's not. Misery is a nice, short 2-hour movie.
Great.
Standard.
I mean, I don't mind a movie being long if it's like an epic,
Right, like Godfather.
Godfather or Fantasia or something like that, but...
Right.
3 hours of Kevin Costner, I don't think I could handle that.
Exactly. Well, I got something for you, Neil. You might want to leave that in the background, but I got something for you. You were asking about this the other day.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Ah! Oh, I love it. All right, bring in the cannolis now. Come on, everybody dig in.
Bye, Neil.
That's the best. Thank you, sir. You made my week. Don't you love that? Aren't those some of the greatest spots of all three movies where they have those wedding and dancing and dining and dancing? You feel like Joey Carr is going to come right out with a cannoli in his face. Aren't they? Or weren't you listening to what I just said? No, they are. I love that. Boy, I'm so excited he played that. C'è la luna, that Morgana King. She can whip up a spaghetti dinner like nobody's business. And looks like she's had a few in her time, too. We have an open line in Dade County, 751-PASTA, 751-9463. How's the Pope feeling this morning? Give him a little glass of warm tea. That'll cheer him up. You notice the Pope hasn't stuck his nose in any of this yet? They're probably still busy counting the money over there at the Vatican Bank. It's just a little joke. It's just a joke, of course. Isn't that what they always say at the Vatican? When they have like 700 million missing? It's just a joke. Bad accounting. There's no accounting for bad taste. Medley.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Don't you think it's ironic that even though you like the Hurricane baseball team and dislike the football team, it was the baseball team that canned your ass as an announcer?
Guess what?
What?
They didn't. What a jerk. First of all, I wasn't working for the station that carried him, and Channel 33 I did for a year on TV because Ron Fraser asked me to do him, and then Channel 33 didn't carry him the next year. So I hate to break the news to you, jackass. Wrong information, okay? Bad information. But I'm glad that we're making your day. You can answer it. I'm not going to punch it up. Now, why are you so tentative in there? Now she's getting gun-shy. She's like Saddam Hussein. She's getting a little gun-shy. She goes to pick it up, and she looks at me like, oh, is he going to pick it up first? Like we're in some kind of a contest here. Here's a pig report.
Yo, let's get to the important stuff.
Okay.
We got them. They're lined up.
All right, the world is safe.
I'm sorry?
I said at least we know the world is safe now.
Yeah, lined up Cypress Creek, northbound 95. They got one in the bushes holding his radar thing, and he's picking them out, and then they got about, count them, 9 up the road, pulling them over, and he tells them what he told them, and then they give you the thing.
Yeah.
And then you got to go and give them the money.
Unreal.
Can you believe it?
Well, like I said, we're safe for all time.
Oh, yeah. We're about to go to war, and they're about a couple of speeders.
Outstanding.
And the sad thing is, that's part of the 95. That's a section of the 95 that's been finished, and it's about 19 lanes across, and the speed limit, I think, is 45. So I think it's...
Well, it's another ripoff. It's another one of these planned, let's do some business deals. Well, look, we're short on money. Poor Lawton, he came in and found out the state doesn't have any money, and we got to cut his salary in half, and everybody's getting cut. Scythe the Knife's going to have a good time the next 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
Have a great day, pal.
Wait,
yeah,
I got something else
We can
here.
handle it, all right.
Now, you'll appreciate this. I'm heading down the turnpike, Honey Hill exit. This is a couple of weeks ago, late at night. You know, there's no game, nothing going on. I get off. I want to pay the toll. It's a quarter. I give him a $5 bill. Girl looks me straight in the face and says, I don't have change.
Yeah.
Do you have anything smaller? I said, yeah, I have something a lot smaller. I said, give me my 5. Have a nice day.
Great.
See ya.
Outstanding. That's our best call of the year so far, and it's only the 14th of January. We have an open line on the Star line, Halcyon. Look at that, Star IOD. If you have Bell South Mobility and a phone that works once in a while, give it a shot. Star IOD. We pay the freight because the sisters are loaded.
This weekend on MTTV, Mideast meets West during an MTTV World exclusive. It's Paula and Abdul.
They need bucks for petroleum.
Paula and Abdul got live on the year's hottest, most volatile tour, opposite Iraq.
Lately seems we never, ever agree.
We like Iraqis.
And we like Saudis.
You'll hear It's Kuwait that you're shoving, Forever Your Oil, Cold-Hearted Shake, and of course...
I say, we move forward.
We say you stay back.
The world's together.
And they're opposite Iraq.
Oy vey.
The Opposite Iraq Tour this weekend on MTTV, sponsored by Fruit of the Dunes. Just when you think you know what it is, it's MTTV.
Maybe Yitzhak, I wonder if Yitzhak Shamir's wife knows Connie Corleone. Maybe she could feed some stale kreplach to Saddam, huh? That could do it. Miami.
Yeah, Neil.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you if you know about the only Corleone that gets killed and the guy that did it gets away with it. Remember, in the first movie, Michael Corleone goes to Italy. He gets married.
Yeah.
And,
Apollonia.
And the guy blows her away in the car.
Yeah.
He's never been killed.
That's right. They never caught up with his ass.
He hasn't.
Or the rest of them either.
You know, I read the book The Godfather many, many years ago.
So did I.
And in the book, I think they have they catch up with him in Buffalo, New York. He was a pizzeria.
Good place for him, yeah.
You know, he owned a pizza place.
Yeah.
And again, one of the guys shows up in the middle and I say, remember the bomb you put in the car? The court
Right.
He say hello. And they blow him away.
Yeah. They put a little extra pepperoni on his pie.
That's it.
You got it.
All right, Neil.
Have a great life, sir.
Okay. Bye.
Miami.
Hello, Neil.
Our first crank call of the day. Yes.
I'm sick of hearing about this guy.
Yeah, okay. Whatever it is, we don't care. We have an open line in Dade, 751-9463, and of course that answers the question why the chicken crossed the road in Little Haiti. Let's go to Boca.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I got to say, me and my wife went out. Took 2 of your suggestions. We saw The Godfather Part 3,
Yeah.
and we also went to the Outback.
Yeah. What a quinella.
Uh-huh. What was
And?
that? Yeah, it was. I'll tell you what, we had a great time, Neil.
Great.
I'll tell you, the Godfather Part 3, one of the true classic movies.
Right.
I mean, the way that it was just done, it was well done. It kept you on the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
You know, I was listening last week, and they were talking about some people where they had people talking beside him the whole time. And we had 2 people, and they kicked him out.
Good.
You know, they were like, we don't want your type in here.
What were they doing?
They were just steady talking. I guess they hadn't seen the first 2.
What were they, over 100?
About 90, yeah.
Oh, geez.
Close to it. What'd she do, Myron?
Ah.
What's that going on?
Man.
But I'll tell you, you know, you were talking about that walkabout soup. That was some classic soup.
Orgasmic.
Oh, man, that was some of the best stuff I ever tasted.
Just like to jump into a gigantic tub of that and just sit back with a big smile on your face and just keep licking.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was great. And also, me and my wife split one of those Thunders from Down Under.
Yeah.
Chocolate Thunder.
Mm-mm.
It was so rich.
I haven't been able to partake in that for obvious reasons, but it looks tremendous.
Yeah, I mean, it was so rich it made my teeth hurt.
Good.
I mean, it's good when it does that.
That's right. And the food, too.
Yeah, you're on that Nutrisystem, are you?
Yep.
Yeah, how's that working?
7 pounds in 5 days, sir.
7 pounds?
I'm going to fade away. I'm going to be like, I'm going to go a little extra. I'm going to get way down there so I can indulge in some of these other things again.
Do you remember not too long ago they were talking about that, they said it wasn't good for you or something?
Well, guess what? You know, that's who started that? Our friends over here next door at Channel 7?
I don't know. I don't remember what that was.
Well, they were the big ones over there next door. And now, what's their credibility?
I don't know.
Penny Daniels? She's another one. Too many trips to Sally's house.
I hear you.
Have a great day, sir.
Hey, Neil?
Yeah.
One more thing. Can I say hi to somebody?
Sure.
I'd like to say hi to Bill. He should be driving around in his truck right now.
Okay, hi, Bill.
Thanks, Neil.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Said he would do it, no, would not make away, no. He's proved that he's a liar, yes he has, and now it's just too late. Oh, we wish we would have been and we feel like a bunch of fools. Can't let you walk away. Let you play this game. Gotta blame it on someone. Gotta blame it on someone. Blame it on Hussein.
Okay, 12:06 at WIOD. We got a momentous announcement to make about Camilla's house. Also a big announcement about Rick Sanchez. It's Rick Chambers, whose real name is Goo. G-U-E. Gooey. Fooey on Yui, Rick Chambers. So Rick Sanchez, we're still trying to find I think his name is Schwartz. Oh, and guess what? There's a little rumor. Oh, I knew I had some big news that I've been holding back. Sheriff Nick, I have this on very good authority, was at a social function over the weekend, and someone I know very well was also there and heard him talking about music and about Two Live Crew, and he doesn't like them, but he does like...
They were enslaved in Egypt, massacred in Germany, and made fun of in Miami. Now, they're here live for one night only. Two live Jews. Oi! 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 We were toasting up some bagels just as peaceful as you please when in walked Sheriff Goebbels, said, hey, Yid, we bang cream cheese. They dragged us both away. They slaughtered our best ox. Said, hey, where you two Jews are going, there'll be plenty of blocks. 2 live Jews. Catch the tour before they get caught. 2 live Jews. Tickets available at all deli counters and Hatikva master locations. Another concentration camp production.
I found Earl Streitz. All right, we'll play that in a little bit just in honor of Laura, who put us over the top. No, I heard that, not the card I just played, but I heard that Sheriff Nick is very big into 2 live Jews. So I guess Eric, what's his name? Kumaro. Eric, what's his name? The pain in the ass. George. Eric, from 2 live Jews. Lambert. Why do you ask in such a, Geez.
Hey, you know, kids, I'm hungry. Let's stop for lunch.
Yeah! Hey, Dad, let's go to the Big Nose.
All right!
Yeah!
Come to Cyrano, dear burger joints. Bring your family to the nose.
Yes, it's Cyrano de Burger Joint. Fast food from a big nose. Just drive through the right nostril and place your order.
Bonjour, can I take your order?
At Cyrano's, you can get a big honker with cheese, French fried nose noodles, and a large punch in the nose, all for just 99 cents.
That's mucus to my ears.
And hey, Mom, Cyrano's cooks everything in low cholesterol schnozola. So follow your nose to the big nose. Cyrano's.
Cyrano de burger joints. When you're hungry, pick the nose.
Okay, 12:16 at WIOD. I think I'll do that other one a little bit later. And we got Earl Streitz. We got everything going on. We also got a remote at Gulfstream Thursday, February 7th. Save your pennies and dimes, George. You can make another $20. Thursday, February 7th, we'll do our show from Gulfstream Park. There's Mr. Football in the other room with his big Buffalo Sucks T-shirt on. Beautiful. And he's got it on his underwear, too, right on each cheek. On one cheek it says Buffalo and Sucks on the other cheek. Anyway, come on in here a second. I want to get an update on what happened Saturday at JRS. And don't forget, also we got word that the Super Bowl is on Channel 10, not on NBC. I don't know. I don't think that's right, but that's what our audience said, and they're full of crap. But anyway, how was the crowd Saturday?
One of the things that I was racing as fast as I could when I heard your, isn't that great? Heard your plea for money, and Tony, who volunteered to get us some steaks, and we didn't take advantage of him, said, well, the least I can do is give $50 to Camilla's house.
Great.
So I have that 50 on me.
So that's $110,058.
You got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
There were over 1,000 people that showed up for our little... We had
That's
2 levels.
Incredible.
600 on top, 400 on the bottom. And there wasn't 2 levels in the building. It was.
Now, wait a minute. You had 1,000 people, 600 of them were on top, and 400 of them were on bottom. And a couple hundred were just watching?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was
well, it was a great
well,
game.
You
it was
rest.
just...
all I can say is
Fat
that
Rich came over to the house, brought a little submarine sandwich that he indulged in.
I'm still hoarse. I mean, it was a wonderful game.
Yeah. I went nuts when Duper got that touchdown. Boy, it was just, that was a great run. He broke
And I
like
walked
2 tackles.
I walked into a gas station Saturday night, and I had on my Zubas and my Dolphin sweater.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl says, you ought to be ashamed to wear that the way they played today.
See, people like that are what's wrong with the whole world, okay?
If I was not empty, I would have left.
People like that ought to be sent over to Baghdad right now.
Millions have converted for fun and profit. Now you too can turn your pagan ways around at Earl Streitz's. We'll convert any goy for just $99.95. That's right. Listen to one of our successful graduates.
Boakim, Shalom, Malachi, Hashalom.
At Earl Streitz's, we'll convert anyone into a Jew.
Malakim, Hakadosh, Baruchu.
Translated means, sorry, I must have left my wallet at home.
Mimelech, Melache, Hamalachim, Hakadosh.
Translated means, stewardess, did you make sure to give me a kosher meal?
Mimelech, Mahalache, Hamalachim, Hakadosh, Baruch.
Translated, yes, Rabbi, the check is in the mail. Yes, you too can convert into a Jew for just $99.95 at Earl Streitz's. Act now and get a free yard-side candle for just $10. Earl Streitz's. We'll convert any goy for just $99.95 or more if we can.
Hamlachim. How the hell am I supposed to read backwards, for Christ's sake?
Stand on your head, Laura. 1226 at WIOD. We have an open line at Broward where some impatient slob just hung up. 524 WIOD. We do have a lady. I hope she's still on there. I pray in Margate. She's gone. Okay, we had a lady in Margate. She disappeared. Oh, what we would give if she would only call back. And there are 2 open lines in Broward right now. She'd just be so nice as to call back. 524-WIOD, because we need the soothing sound of a woman's voice. Right? A lady in Kendall.
Hello.
Oh, my God, I can't. Where are all the ladies today?
I don't know.
Are they all hiding under the bed or something? What's going on?
They're all exercising.
God.
So how are you?
I'm doing okay.
I saw The Godfather. It wasn't bad. I wouldn't say it was like a classic or anything.
You
but
wouldn't?
It was okay.
Well, okay is better than El Stinko.
Yeah. I liked Goodfellas, though.
I like Goodfellas a lot, but not as much.
Really? Well, it's hard for me to sit that long without getting...
I mean, when somebody's got that many zits, it's hard to keep concentrated on the plot, you know what?
But, I don't know. And
He looked like, who's that guy in the football, the guy from Boston, Will McDonough on a bad day.
I don't know a thing about football.
Well, that's okay.
Got me
You're lucky.
here. Movies, I'll talk movies, but I don't know anything about football.
Okay.
Anyway, I liked The Godfather. It was all right, and I didn't think Coppola's daughter was that bad. I know you couldn't stand her. I know. She did a little plastic surgery, but other than that, she looked Italian.
Yeah.
Didn't she?
Maybe they ought to send her to Iraq and put a paper sack over her head. She could say, "It's in the bag, Dad."
Acting, I don't know about the acting ability, but...
Weak.
Weak, yeah.
Her acting and her appearance were like what Al Martino's voice in Godfather 1. He said, "My voice is weak, weak." Remember that?
Yeah. I'm trying to rent those movies. You can't get them anywhere.
You haven't seen them?
Oh, yeah, sure I have, but I want to see them again.
Well, everybody and their brother has got... In fact, Stan Major better bring me back Godfather 2 one of these days soon. Came over and borrowed. I had a virgin copy, never even taken out of the plastic thing.
Plastique or plastic?
Plastique.
Oh.
And maybe it exploded in his VCR.
Well, it's a sad situation. So I figured if I can watch The Godfather 1 and 2 while the war begins.
Exactly.
Distract me.
Right. Be some good escapism for you.
Definitely.
Better than watching Channel 7 News.
I try to avoid that at all costs.
You have excellent taste. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks. 12:34, we had a nice lady caller, already won, and it's only 2.5 hours into the show. Boy, the women are really just laid back, you know what? Just very recalcitrant. There's an open line in Dade County, 751 Broad. That should get them going. 751 WIOD. Some of that horrendous sexist crap that Alex Bennett and Penn Jillette used to spew on that show. Do you remember that when he was here? Man, talk about a sexist pig. I need some cheesecake. I need some cheesecake. We got your cheesecake right here, Alex. Put it on your head. People think some hair grew back. Market's down 33.5 points, and will continue probably sliding throughout the day and the days to come. It would sure seem that way.
Soon. Great party, huh, honey?
Well, I guess. Everyone here is kind of different.
Hey, you two.
Hi.
Hey, say, have you tried the hors d'oeuvres? Oh, yeah. The clam dip was delicious.
Clam dip. But we're not serving any clam dip.
From the twisted nose of George Mucus, it's Attack of the Very Congested People.
Look out! It's gonna blow!
Based on a book by Ian Fleming, directed by Sneeze Spielberg.
Oh, no. There's something in his nose.
You tell yourself it's only a movie, but it's not. Attack of the Very Congested People.
Now running, your nose is everywhere.
Ooh. It's my little ball's losing its voice there. 12:39 at WIOD. I love these things. Isn't it amazing how I found it in that mung in the cabinet, in the copy cabinet? Great. Here's a mobile in Moral Gables.
Hey, bro, this is Bo going to Buffalo.
Hey, Bo, how you feeling? Got that little hip pointer, huh?
It hurts a little, Neil, but I'm going to go there and run what Miami couldn't do. I'm going to run right up there, you know what?
Yeah, I bet.
And I'm on my way to Buffalo to get a Super Bowl ring.
Okay.
Talk to you later, Neil.
See you, bro. Bo.
Bye.
12:40 at WIOD. Bo was a little pain there. And, of course, OJ and Bo walking off the field together. Wasn't that something? Wow. Give me a break. We have an open line on the Star line, Star IOD, and let's go to Pompano.
Hey, Neil, how you doing?
Okay.
Listen, to talk about a lighter side, the Cubs, they got a couple of good players, and me and my partner were talking.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you remembered. They got Danny Jackson as another pitcher.
George Bell?
They got George Bell, but didn't they get another pitcher?
We got
I thought they
we got Danny Jackson, we got George Bell, and we got one other, we got, what's his name?
Yeah,
Who's the other guy we got?
What's that other pitcher they got?
Who's the other guy we got? We got Danny Jackson, George Bell. We got 3 guys.
Yeah, there was another pitcher, and we couldn't remember who it was either.
Sandy Koufax.
Yeah, right. Is he still alive?
Is Sandy still alive? Are you nuts? Of course.
There's a drive. Way back. It might be. Hit it. Cubs win. Cubs win.
I can't think of it. Isn't that something? My mind is like a blank.
Yeah, because we were...
Well, no, we had like 3 major signings. We got
pretty
first
excited
Danny
about
Jackson and George Bell from Toronto. And then we, from Houston, we got Dave Smith, the relief pitcher.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
That's right. It was a relief pitcher.
Yeah, the outstanding relief fireman from Houston who's about 100 years old.
They're going to be great this year.
I think so.
With Dawson and Bell in the outfield.
And DeCenzo in between them like a salami sandwich.
Well, they were thinking about getting rid of Jerome, weren't they?
Oh, please. Well, it's not too late yet. Not too late yet. Put him in the desert.
Well, they're going to be number 1 this year.
Amen.
Thanks a lot.
See ya. Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a year, right?
Holy cow!
You bet. It's 12:42 at WIOD. We have an open line in Broward. What's the date today? The 14th of January. Spring. It's like about 5 weeks away when spring baseball camps open. Isn't that what everybody's concerned about? Isn't that what we're counting down to? You bet. Hi, Aaliyah.
How you doing, Neil?
Okay.
You know, I love the Godfather movies, but I didn't like this one as good as I liked the other one.
Well, that's the way it goes.
You know, it was all right. It wasn't the worst movie in the world,
No.
but, you know, I just thought it was just, like, incomplete. A few of the scenes that they showed in the commercials you didn't see in the movie. And
Right, that's
I thought
true.
it was-
That's true. In fact, the whole commercial, where the hell were those scenes?
Yeah, so, you know, then I thought it would just go on a little longer.
Yeah, another 45 minutes, it would have been great. A little bit rushed.
Yeah, let Andy throw some of his weight around and kill a few people and stuff like that.
Now,
you
let
know?
Connie throw her weight around.
Yeah, that's true.
She was the one, boy. Andy was like small, but he's still learning. But Connie is the seasoned murderess now. She's tremendous.
You know, Coppola's daughter, she had enough lips there where
Oh.
I think John Holmes could have got lost in that. You know?
Unbelievable.
I'm glad she's dead. At least, you know, she can't come back unless they bring her back, like, you know, where he's trying to remember.
Like Reva on The Guiding Light. You bet.
All right, in closing, I have something for you, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, take that off. Take that off.
Okay,
This
it's
is
off.
important
It's
now.
off. Just relax. Don't get pushy.
Here we go. All right, take care, Neil.
Okay. Well, that's good. We're still playing, and we should be. It was a great season. And all you negative people who want to seize upon the fact we got beat the other day and our defense stunk the joint out, hey, up yours, okay? Bunch of front-running douchebags. We don't need you people. We need the real fans.
610 WIOD.
Hi, I'm Bob Vila. I hope you'll join me this weekend for another edition of This Old Star, the show where we remodel Hollywood has-beens into hot new properties. Last week, we converted Sonny Bono from Cher's ex-husband into the mayor of Palm Springs. That took some doing, I'll tell you. This weekend, we'll continue our Donny Osmond project as I bring in a demolition crew and have Donny's entire family torn out. So, see you this weekend on This Old Star, right here on PBS, your public begging station.
It couldn't have said it better myself. Bob Vila. Say it right. Vila. I hate the way he says that. Making a ton of money with Sears now, but the man is just Vila. Why do you say that, Bob? I think he's built too many toilets myself. That's a problem. Anyway, let's go to Miami, shall we?
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Sounds pretty lively for a Monday.
Yeah, not too bad.
Before I forget, the main reason I called was to find out what's available on the Camilla's House material and how to send in a contribution.
What's available?
Yeah, the T-shirts, the tapes.
Yeah. Well, the Best of Neil tape is $20 or more will do it. And the T-shirts are like, well, it was $200 by mail.
Uh-huh. That's the T-shirt
And the
alone?
tape, yeah. T-shirt and the tape.
$200 for the T-shirt and the tape.
Right.
Okay. And the reason the Dolphins' pass defense looked so porous the other day was that they were blitzing too much, and that left old Lewis out there by himself, standing in the middle.
Well, I got news for you. They were blitzing, man. I'll tell you one thing, that they sure weren't accomplishing anything.
They should have been blintzing.
Blintzing, yeah. Should have been eating blintzes and the, cannolis.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
sir.
Big time, Neely, and I enjoy the show.
Thank you. Let's take a pig report on the Star Line.
Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
What's going on? Hello.
We're here.
Oh, okay.
When you start with what's going on, you always get... That's my only response.
Listen, I'm a true Finns fan like everybody else. I hate these people that say they were lucky when they beat Kansas City. I remember them same people were the ones that said something about the perfect season.
Hey,
so.
pay no attention to those
I
people,
don't.
okay? Those people are like sewage. They're like sludge. We should just put them down in the sewers and flush them away with the rats.
That's true. I want to ask you one thing. I just started listening to you, and I hear you're a Vegas fan. You're going to like to go out to Vegas a couple
You
times.
bet. A real place with living and breathing people and a lot of fun and excitement. That's where it's at.
Okay, I went out there 6 months ago, stayed at the Mirage, which is a really nice place.
Yep.
What I wanted to know is, maybe I'm wrong, but does everybody seem to have a spiel or stick out there? Everybody's like looking for tips. They have their hand out and everything
No,
like that.
I didn't see any of that.
That's the opinion I got. I stayed at the Mirage, and the guy in front of me gave the room clerk, or the guy, taking the room reservations, $10.
Yeah.
And then the guy, we went to the stupid, Lake Mead to see the Hoover Dam.
Yeah.
And the guy that was doing the commentary on the bus, he was saying that everybody works on tips, so people were giving him tips, And
Well,
that's
see,
the opinion I got of Vegas.
but wait a minute. First of all, you did it all wrong. If you're going to go as a tourist and be sucked into all those tours and be a schlepper, that's what's going to happen, okay? If you just go like a real person and you pay no attention to that and you go around and rent a car and do your own stuff, then you do it the right way.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
I don't encounter any of that in Vegas.
Yeah, well,
None.
this is our first time, so we didn't know, what was going
Well,
down.
you're learning the ropes. You're learning the ropes.
All right, thanks a lot, Neil.
Okay.
Bye.
No, I don't listen to the 1 to 2 hour. Wouldn't be prudent at this time.
You grew up with them both. And now Antler Records proudly presents the greatest hits of Simon and Bullwinkle.
Where have you gone? For it's bad enough. Natasha sure is lonely without you.
Yes, Simon and Bullwinkle.
Woo, woo, woo.
Recorded live in Central Park and Frostbite Falls. The music of Paul Simon. The lyrics of Mr. Know-It-All.
I'm singing on this radio station, but I'm nothing more than animation. Two-dimensional.
Simon and Bullwinkle's greatest hits.
I am a moose. I am a mambo.
Yes, it is Paul, but it's not art.
And rock steals the fame, 'cause mooses never fly. Unfortunately.
Simon and Bullwinkle's greatest hits.
Now available at Mr. Peabody's Records and Tapes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Slimmon.
Hey, people! If you love sweating with the hits, then you'll love my newest workout video, Sweating with Saddam! Let's welcome the big bully!
Hi there! Okay, let's get busy!
Nobody in the world is sweating like Saddam Hussein, and now you can sweat with him! Go ahead, get rid of those bags, Dad!
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines! 30 rotten Yankee dogs have come to intervene!
All right, F-16, AWACS, and stealth could pose a serious threat to your health!
So if your middle is going east, west, and south, sweat it out with a bully of Baghdad. It's the perfect workout when you've bitten off more than you can chew. Sweating with Saddam.
Ooh, I feel the burn!
The New Times, Ben Greenman rips Awakenings. He's got a review in here today that would make hair grow on the bottom of your feet, I'm telling you. Rise and Wine. Even a fine effort from De Niro can't rouse Awakenings. He rips the crap out of Robin Williams. And I won't take the time to read the whole thing because that would be terminal. But the last paragraph says, for those of you who are waiting to waste your $3 or $5.50, whatever it is, to go see it, in the final disappointing analysis, Awakenings is irresponsibly ignorant of the groundwork laid by previous hospital dramas. Watching this film is like sitting through One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest on videotape in slow motion, where the small screen and the snail's pace castrate all that was dangerous in Randall Patrick McMurphy and drain all that was interesting in human frailty. Despite the buoyant epiphany of De Niro's acting. This is a clumsy, big-hearted dog, a shameless tearjerker, and for those very reasons, an almost certain Academy Award nominee. But did you like it, Ben? Boy, rips the crap out of it. Steven Zaillian's flabby script with its unexciting pacing leaves De Niro riffing into empty air, rolling his arsenal to the front lines of a war that does not exist. Ooh, just ripping at a gigantic, huge butt. Mobile in Fort Lauderdale.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm on my way to Gulfstream. There'll be 2 more people there today.
Great. Plunge your brains out, sir. The horses are hungry.
Yeah, I know that, but I think they're going to feed me today.
You
anyway,
think so?
Neil,
Good
this
luck.
last thing you were just talking about, this awakening, I didn't see it. But I got to tell you that I imagine this reviewer is right, because I got very concerned when I read Candace Russell's review when she said it was the greatest thing in the world.
Oh, boy.
And I think she's brain dead.
I would lock the doors and stay inside. Yep.
But now, about the reason I called.
Okay.
I don't think that all of the Dolphin fans here, one of which I am not, should be whining about the fact Buffalo actually won the game.
Well, who's wait a minute. Who's whining?
Well, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, I'm hearing about you want Buffalo to get creamed, et cetera, et cetera. And Neil,
Well, wait a minute. Wait a second, okay?
Are you taking control now?
No, I'm having a conversation.
Okay.
Because you're putting words in my mouth.
Well, I wasn't finished talking.
Oh, and so in other words, I have to wait till you're finished? Is that how conversation works?
Generally.
No.
Okay,
Generally, conversation is like interplay, like back and forth.
Well, I'll listen.
And I would have listened, but you're trying to put words in my mouth.
Not at all.
What I said was that the better team won the game, okay? We played a great game offensively. The defense didn't show up. It was an exciting game. The better team won. Regardless of the outcome, I don't like Buffalo. I don't like their fans. I don't like the team. I don't like Kelly. So I hope that they get their brains picked out by Oakland or by L.A. rather, or by San Francisco.
Okay.
That's the way I feel about it. Is that okay? That's not sour grapes for the fact we lost.
No, I wasn't necessarily saying you. I was saying a lot of the people that were calling in. But more importantly, Neil, you're very fortunate today.
Wait a minute. No, the next Monday, Jay, okay?
Pardon me?
Go ahead, sir. I'm just talking to my car wash guy.
Every 20 years, I make a football prediction.
Yeah.
The last one was when the Jets...
Well, I'm sure that the entire audience is sitting right on the edge of their thing right now.
I'm certain that they are, and I want you to remember where you heard it from.
All right, here we go. What's
it? It will be an all-New York Super Bowl.
Uh-huh.
Buffalo and the New York Giants. It's the Giants' turn to take care of San Francisco.
Yeah.
Buffalo will wipe the Raiders' clocks.
Okay.
And it's going to be a great Super Bowl.
Okay.
So step to the plate.
All California Super Bowl, 49ers and the Raiders. Here we go.
Okay,
It's the East Coast and the West Coast, pal.
What's that?
I say it's the East Coast versus the West Coast.
Okay, well, just be very careful when wagering in that direction.
Okay. Good luck.
Anyway, Neil, about the war.
Yeah.
Okay, you think it's going to happen?
Yes.
I think so also.
Okay. Let's try Sunrise on a Dade line.
Neil.
Yeah.
I was at JR's on Saturday at the Stadium Club.
At the thing, yeah.
And Rick and Suds were there. I got a question about Suds.
Yeah.
He stands there like Rain Man. Does he ever talk?
Rarely.
Rick is great. He whoops the crowd up, and Suds just stands there.
Well, first of all, you got to understand, Suds has no interest whatsoever in football.
And he showed it. He's got no personality.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't understand why they schlep him around and force him to be there. I don't go for that kind of stuff.
Let the guy sit home and watch a movie or something.
Yeah, exactly. Well, watch C-SPAN or something he's interested in. He has no interest in it. Of course, he's part of the show, so he has to be there.
Rick got the crowd going, and it was nice. And
but let me also tell you this, just for your information. Rick Riley also has no interest in football. None. Zero.
Was it an act?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's just a better actor.
Gilbert was there. He was great. Well,
if you like Gilbert, what more could you want?
Well, he didn't know.
That says it all right there.
He had, the Dolphins and ABC. He thought the game was on Channel 10.
Oh, man.
Then somebody told him, and then he put NBC over it.
Well, that's our secret weapon. The Israelis have borrowed Gilbert, by the way, for the coming couple of days. I don't know what they're going to do with him.
For a while.
Huh?
Maybe they'll keep him over there.
Exactly.
Put him in a kibbutz.
There you go.
Yeah, I was also at the track on Saturday night, and you were behind me online, and you picked that one horse in a 6 race.
Yeah.
And it was a good call.
You mean the one I had 20 and 20 on, Peter Wren?
Win and play.
Won like a champion, you bet.
$8 to win, $5.20 to show.
$8.60 to win.
Oh, even better.
And $5.20 to place.
That was a good call.
You bet. Hey, listen, I sat there Saturday night. I marked 2 horses when I went in.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was Ralph Cramden with David Ingraham from the rail.
7 horse.
I sat there. Listen to me. I sat there. I did not play the race. He was 7-1. The last flash, he goes from 7-1 to 9-2. Wins like a champion. On that last turn, he opened up 5, coasted home, paid $11.80. And the other one was that Pavia horse about 2-3 races later, the 3 horse, I can't think of the name.
Right.
and won like a champion. I had him with the wrong horses in the Perfecta, and Kevin Wallace with Jean Lafitte, the douchebag, whatever it was, got second, got in on a rail there and got second. So beat me out of the Perfecta.
You didn't play that Ralph Graham then, no?
No, I sat there and watched it, and I wanted to blow my brains out.
Well, you save money in the long run.
I pick a lot of good ones, sir. I bad money managed, but I still went home a winner, thanks to Peter Wren.
Better than I did.
Peter Wren and Kevin Wallace, God bless America for them.
All right, Neil, well, good talking to you.
Okay.
Take care.
See ya.
They had a great season.
Yes, they did. What the hell do you know about football?
And how come?
Jeez. Well, would you stop? I'm so tired of these people who try to suck around on the air because they think it ingratiates themselves with the audience. You know, you don't like football. You don't care about sports. You and your bird brain friend from Lakeland. And you're entitled to that. You're entitled. I mean, there's a bunch of losers that don't care at all about sports.
Did you hear about Sonny Fox?
And I've lost 7 pounds in 5 days, which I notice you haven't said a word about.
You look
and
great.
I can already feel it.
Yeah,
and look at it. I can even see it. How do you like
I
that?
can almost see your belt. Did you hear about Sonny Fox?
What?
You hear about Sonny
I
Fox?
don't have a belt. Sonny Fox is old news. He's coming to Magic. I'm going to tell you, if they don't give me a new mic cord in here, I'm going. I mean, it's bad enough we don't have the triple cart deck up here that we need so desperately, so that we don't have to play carts from off on the floor here. Don't you think it's time we got some stuff in here that works?
That's my opinion. I'm Mike Disney.
Well, then do it. Don't talk about it. I'm sorry.
What happened to Jerk Before Work?
Gone. Hissed.
History?
Yeah. Why? Do you think he was a great broadcaster?
He was a good...
Piece of crap.
he's
Good
a
voice.
good
Terrible.
announcer.
No personality. Kind of like some other people I know. On the coast. Maybe Jerk Before Work could be on the coast.
There you go.
I got to be honest with you. Ron St. John does such a good job on no, listen to me, at JRS in the Dolphin games. But on the air, where does that come from? It's like somebody's got lit a bunch of fireflies under his butt or something when he's on the air.
Yes.
At the stadium, he does a very nice job.
Maybe he doesn't use headphones at the stadium.
Well, I don't know what it is, but boy, he is really great. Magic 102.7. Yeah, here's all the hits all the time. Ooh, yeah. God, spastic. Now, how do you think Budell is feeling about Sonny going back? Funny song. Yeah, get out the razor blades.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the gun. Bring the cannoli. Greg, baby. I mean, he's down to a 1-9. What's going to happen now?
Dallas.
Man.
Dallas is in the future for Budell.
What, the TV show or the market?
The market.
I think the only market he can get into now is Publix, and I'm not